shoot me down, down, so.
Oh, he inked us. He inked. I woke up at about 3 AM. I could just hear constant mozzies, and that's all I've heard since then.
Oh, very, very uneasy about opening this mesh. We need some kind of swag that turns into like clothes you wear.
Morning. I slept a bit better last night. A few mozzies around. Custom doormat here. Pretty good.
It's coming out, the boat is high and dry, but it's there and it hasn't sunk. It's good. We had a raging fire last night, and coal bed is still super hot. That's a sign of a good fire. When in the morning you just throw a few sticks and leaves on and it starts itself again.
It's hot down there. Oh. It's really hot in the sand, eh?
Yeah, the fire is hot.
Yeah, but I think there must have been like a big log here.
Maybe, yeah. There's all sorts of stuff going on here.
Yeah, down in there. It gets hot.
I'm unsurprised at that finding.
Well,
I
some
thought
would
it was-
argue.
It's not hot here, like for example.
I was going to point out that this is coming from the same guy that grabbed a hot metal tray out of an oven and was surprised that it was hot.
Oh, it's hot. It got so hot.
So I'm making morning coffees as usual, and it's starting to rain. Bit of a panic set in on camp, but it might be easing off. It's just very fine mist at the moment. But yeah, we don't really have the provisions to stay dry unless we just stay in our swags.
Yep, that'll do it.
But like, that's basically our provision for rain.
Second purpose. Yeah.
That's all we got. So if it really rains, it's just going to be all of us around the fire under our crash pad bags. We're just rolling up all the swags in the rain. It's pretty miserable. Then we're going to burn up the coast, which was always the plan, but sooner rather than later, hopefully we can get away from this shit weather.
You know we don't play. Stay out the way. Check out this look on my face. I'll come save the day. Give me my cake.
Still a bit of a miserable morning, but you know, you can't win all the time. Hey, look where we are. Beautiful spot.
So Mark has lost his thongs, which is not surprising. Mark loses a lot of stuff.
We've done a pretty thorough check at camp a few times, and Stevie tells me that he's had a thorough check of the boat. So we're assuming the dingo that we saw this morning, and there was tracks all through camp last night too, and we've come to learn that dingoes love thongs.
Dingo has stole my thongs. They're Baxter's thongs.
Yeah, you haven't found it.
Yeah, Dingo stole my thongs.
They, if you ever find a dingo den, it's just gonna have like, it's gonna be like a thong shop.
Oh, just pull that anchor in, Mark.
Pull it in, mate.
Don't get too dirty. So the anchor winch is a new addition to the boat. So something everyone was told to bring on the trip was their wet weather gear with a rain jacket, and Baxter forgot, but we do carry an emergency poncho for occasions like this. Baxter?
It'll keep me out of the rain, I suppose, but... Go. Going in. Pretty good.
Not bad.
Went on well.
Hey, you're going to be a sail when we get going.
Will keep me dry.
And I don't want to hear any complaining from you.
Oh, you'll get a bit.
Yeah, I don't want to hear a sound out of you, Baxter. Not even a flat. So time to head out the river. We're hoping if we cruise up the coast 40 or 50 k's, we might get out of this rain. So that's the plan to start with. Get up there, hopefully we get out of the rain, and then find a good beach camp. Mark wants to get out and do a bit of reef fishing today. And then I'm keen to get a nice big barra, which I haven't got this trip. So I think they're today's two goals, and try and stay dry. Keep it down there, Baxter.
Okay.
So still a little bit to go. It's good, battery's decharging, we've got plenty of fuel, so if the sun comes out we can dry off, that would be amazing.
So cruising along the coast, we've seen a huge cube looking object, bigger than anything else we've seen, that's washed up. We're going to inspect it, head in and have a look.
Jeez, it's a tank. Getting closer to it doesn't really narrow down what it is. We think it's some sort of tank.
It's a big tank. It's got an inspection hatch and a fill point. Right, so whether it's a huge freshwater tank, fuel tank, oil, don't know.
It's come off a giant boat or something.
Yeah, somehow it's come off, it's floated here. So if this is your tank, if you lost a tank like this, it's halfway between Barilla and the Jackson.
Take a bit of digging to get it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, just drop us a comment and we'll give you the coordinates. You can come pick it up.
Yep, finder's fee of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Tell you what, I need to go find a couple of thongs because I did not locate my thongs this morning. Oh!
They're in pretty good nick.
It's rare that you actually find the actual pair. And here we've got the Portos, croc style, enclosed front, left and a right, same size.
That's so rare.
That's phenomenal that they've floated
normally do that.
close enough together.
Good job, mate. Are they your size?
No, I fit my missus though.
Small Stevie feet.
Yeah.
Found some deodorant. Might see if... Should we give it to Mark? He stinks. Romano Classic. Still smells good.
So pretty interesting, I don't know what happened there. Boys went up to look at one bit of steel and I sat in the boat for 45 minutes.
Oh, you know what you don't realise but was so great in there?
What?
Baxter found some deodorant and put it on.
It's pretty nice.
You actually did?
Yeah. I was going to bring it down and
What was
spray
it?
you guys as well.
Oh, I can smell you.
Romano Classic.
Whoa,
Yeah.
expensive stuff.
I was really hoping for Lynx Africa, but you know,
Yeah.
beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
Mate, if you'd put on Lynx Africa up there, God knows what woman would have come out of the jungle at you.
Would have found something.
So Stevie, we're just heading on our way back to Barilla and Stevie saw a bit of a bust up which he thought might have been tuna breaking the surface. But we haven't seen or come across any tuna yet, so we're going to spend a few minutes and go and inspect. We've got a teaser lure out the back. We'll probably put a deep diver out too, Baxter I reckon. And we might put a little metal slug on another rod. If we get close enough to them, we'll cast it in.
Oh,
You're losing. I think it was a trout.
yeah, I think it's a trout. That's how they fight. Baxter just caught a fish, a barracuda unfortunately, but he's caught it again on, Chuck it here Baxter? He's caught it again on this blue Williamson. That was a brand new lure when we bought it, and it's just been absolutely annihilated. What are you called? Speed Pro 160 deep. Good lure.
So I've just got out this little vibe. The boys are going for jigs, and I've got a little vibe, something different.
We pulled up on the spots we marked before. We've got some really good arches on the bottom, so that's what we're going for. Hopefully there are a couple of trout or something tasty. Oh, we're going to get out of here. We've been flicking at birds and trolling and bottom bashing and jigging and nothing. So we can see all the fish down on the bottom on the sounder and we can see the birds and tuna busting up, but it's just not happening. It's been a pretty quiet morning in comparison to the last few days. We have covered a lot of Ks, but the troll was a little bit quieter and we dropped a fish and whatever. But yeah, we're going to give this a go, something different. We haven't flicked the headland yet, so let's do it. Yep, I'll throw the Minn Kota in, man. Alright, we are
So just retrieving my lure and something was playing with it, and the water's so clear. When it got a bit closer, I could see it was a line of like 4 squids all hanging out. So switch up, get the squid jig on, see if we can get some squid for lunch. Bit of calamari, boys.
Oh yeah.
Got him.
So keep him over the side.
Yeah, I want him inking everywhere.
And get him in the net and he can do all his cooking. Oh, he inked us.
He inked.
I think he's done his ink, eh?
He's got
Oh, he would have got me.
Leave him in the net, put him down, and karate chop him right behind the eyes.
Yeah. And we've made it to camp. We're pretty stuffed actually. It takes it out of you. Long day on the water and lugging all the shit up to camp. It's 2 o'clock, nearly 3 o'clock in the hour.
Bit of R&R. Set up our swags. Bit of R&R and then
Lay
we'll
down, have a snooze.
yeah, I reckon a little siesta and then we'll go out and catch a barrel.
We're going to head out, we're going to try and flick a few mangrove edges and stuff for some barramundi, maybe some mangrove jacks, see what we can get. So you'll see behind me Baxter, he's hanging a bit of stuff out. His clothes got wet on the way over and he's dirty. Looks like Mark's clothes got wet too. Or he's just hanging out his undies. Oh, let's go get some fish. We're just being careful where we go around. There's a lot of sandbanks. We're just creeping our way through, and I think we'll fish this little section along here and work our way out before the tide drops out and we get stuck here. And then we'll fish back around the mangroves around the corner. It looks really good in here actually. Mark got a hit from a little barra in the mangroves there, so I flicked into exactly the same spot and I pulled out the wrong kind of barra, the barracuda. Little barra there, spattered at the boat, not necessarily unhappy about that. He's way undersized, so he's going to go back anyway.
What a de-hooking.
Pulled a little rat barra out. I've caught that on the little, I've been using this a fair bit this trip. Hasn't done great for me, but it's hooked a few fish. It's just a little smarky. Deep diving gold lure. Feisty little rat barra there. Tiny little guy. He's actually quite brown considering how close we are to the salt here. But nice little fish. Throw him back. Oh my god.
What do you got, Stevie?
Barracuda. Yeah, unfortunately, mate. Wrong type of barra. Come on, spit it off. See, I just suspended it, mate. It came back. Mate, we found a little barra nursery here. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, they're just so feisty, these little ones. Oh. Another little rat barra. Found a little nursery here. Lots of little tiny ones. Good fun. Get the lure in there, twitch it a few times, pause it. You see him come out and swipe it. Pretty cool. See you, mate.
trevally. Have a listen to the sound. They do a little grunt. He's a big boy though. Look at him. One day someone will catch him at about 38 kilos and they'll think they're king.
Get it out, Baxter.
Yeah. There he is. Little gold spot, or estuary, or whatever we're calling them. He can go and grow massive.
Come on. Another cod, same species, about the same size as the last two we caught like this.
Jumping cod?
Oh man, he's tiny. Caught one of Mark's cod. Sorry mate, I didn't mean to.
They're contracted to me. Come on.
Oh, cod king.
Better. There is a few of these down there. You can do it.
Have to play with him a little bit, far out. Now he's going kind
I like the little plastics in here, eh? Hey, he's about the same model.
I feel like that's just about the only model that gets around in here at the moment. Cute little barra in the afternoon, not too bad. My first barra for today, I'm happy. But still no bigger than the other ones we've been catching, so some good looking zones here. Hopefully we find the bigger ones.
Better cod.
No cod.
Cod. Before like a cod. It looked like a barrel. Yeah, when
Something
you first
about
saw
it
his
looked a
belly.
bit barramundi-ish,
I
didn't
think
it?
it's because you saw his belly first.
That cod's a bit better than the others we've been seeing. Oh! What was that?
A mullet.
Mullet. This, another one of those little estuary cods we've been getting, slightly bigger than the others we've seen. So that's nice, they are getting bigger apparently. We'll get this hook out and get him back in. Get him out. Jack?
As soon as he did what he did, I was like, that's a cod. There he is. I think that's another one of those little gold spot estuary cods. He's probably getting close to legal, but his lucky day, we don't want cod. We've done flicking the banks here. Probably think we're just going to head back to camp, anchor up the boat. A lot of current ripping through there and wind, so we want to make sure we get that right. And then we're going to cook up that calamari for dinner. Should be good.
Hope you're not hungry.
No, I've also got Japanese curry and lots of rice.
Alright.
I just bought myself a new tackle box before this trip. Not sponsored at all or anything like that, except for Destination Full Drive and One Stone Armrest. They're legends. But just a plastic tackle box, one little tray in top. It came with two, but I just like running the one. And then inside it, I just got a couple of different trays with vibes, you know, hooks, lures, hard bodies, soft bodies. That's pretty much enough with some leader for all of us for the whole trip.
Baxter.
That's all I know.
Mate.
Great tackle box. Yep, straight under us now, man. Pretty good little spot there. Looks like some good fish on the bottom. That Mark drop. They're showing up really well, man, on side scan and down scan. Just be a matter of trying to hook them up. Axes on.
Barracudas.
It's a school of barracuda. Surely not. Pretty disappointing, that one. Hopefully they're just hanging around the bigger fish. We've just found the greatest school of mini barracuda ever. What are the chances of that?
Pretty fucking good knowing how ball.
True. Yep. We found a giant school of barracuda and we're fishing them. I don't know why anyone in their right mind would do that. So that concludes another day out in the west coast of Cape York. Today we came all the way from the Jackson River up to Crystal Creek north of Verilia. If you want to see any of the other places we stopped, we've got 3 more episodes before it already out. Go watch them. Thanks for watching. Buy a fishing shirt, they help.
They've helped us this trip.
They help you fish. Cheers.
Cheers.
What's
So,
mate?
you happy?
They won't shoot me down.
Beer, cheers mate, crab,
Cheers.
crab
cheers.
island.
Cheers. Cheers, crab.